Now I'm going to show you how to write the synthesis of your body's main ideas. So this section should not be more than 3 sentences long, and the idea is that you're reviewing each of the main ideas in your body paragraphs, as well as the key details that you use to support those those ideas. So now with this essay, that means you're going to be reviewing each of the 3 tips and how or why each helps. That's going to be the most important detail that you gave in that paragraph, because it explains why you are suggesting that people use that tip. So an easy way to do this is to start with your wrap-up sentences, because you've already written those and they contain the same information that you have to include in this part, the tip and the why it helps, and it's already in one sentence. Okay, so you're going to start by copying and pasting each of your wrap-up sentences into the synthesis of body's main idea box. Then you can start to modify them by deleting the transitional word or phrase that's at the start of each of those, and then inverting them or flipping them like you did for when you restated the thesis at the beginning of the conclusion. Now we're going to go back to my sample, and I'm going to show you, kind of walk you through how I would do this in the essay that I have been using to model all of these steps for you. So we're going to start off by copying and pasting the wrap-up sentence from body paragraph 1 all the way down here in the synthesis of body's main idea box. Okay, so now that I have pasted this in the right place in my conclusion, I'm just going to start by deleting the transition word at the beginning of the sentence and capitalizing the first letter of the new first word, eliminate. So now I have eliminate distractions to stay focused and make better use of time. Actually, I got ahead of myself. So now we want to switch the tip with the why it helps at the end here. So I'm using the tip to stay focused. And now the tip is at the end. Okay. Now that we have flipped the 2 parts, we have to look at the sentence and modify it to make sense. Now, we could just capitalize the T in 2 and put a comma after time, and it would be a structurally okay sentence. It would say to stay focused and make better use of time, eliminate distractions. But if we make one more quick change, it will make it even more dissimilar from the wrap-up sentence. Right now, it's still really close, and we want it to feel different as possible, without having to start from scratch. So I'm going to take out the 2 at the beginning of the sentence and make stay the first word. So I'm going to capitalize it, and in between time and eliminate, I'm going to put by eliminating distractions. So I just add by, and then I change the main verb that comes after, or the verb that comes after it, to an ing ending. And now I have the first sentence in my synthesis of body's main ideas. Now remember, I need to recap all of the body paragraphs, and this sentence only recaps the first one. So I'm going to have to add another sentence for each of the others. If if you haven't figured it out already, the next thing we need to do is go get the wrap-up sentence from body paragraph number 2. And I know that I'm going to have to delete this transition word once I move it, so I might as well not move it with the rest of the sentence. I'm just going to cut it out now and save myself a step. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it right after my first sentence. And now I'm going to modify this one. Remember, I was taking the 2 and everything after it and moving all of that to the beginning. And then remember, we're going to get rid of this 2. I'm going to capitalize the M in make. And I need to add by and change this to ing. And now I have my second sentence and my synthesis of body's main ideas to sum up my second body paragraph. And finally, you're going to go and do the same thing to your third body paragraph wrap-up sentence. I'm going to copy it from that paragraph. I'm going to paste it after sentence number 2. And I'm going to take the 2 and everything after it, move it to the beginning of the sentence, add by, add ing to my verb start, and get rid of the 2 at the beginning and capitalize the first letter of the new first word, which in my case is do. And now my synthesis of body's main ideas is complete. You're ready to move on to the last few steps, which will be just adding the first 2 pieces to your introduction and the last 2 pieces to your conclusion.